So, streak is no longer a factor, but The Undertaker is having another match at WrestleMania. This one's going to be against Bray Wyatt, and one of the big criticisms that has happened for this match isn't even about the streak. It's just about whether or not it was a good idea to keep Undertaker off TV. I kind of think it was, but it depends on the execution. And tell you the truth, Undertaker is my second favorite wrestler of all time. I have zero interest in this match, for the most part.
It's Bray Wyatt's fault. It's not Undertaker's at all.
I thought that this could have been a good feud, and that Bray Wyatt could have sold me on it, but having the same promo, basically, is not what's, great about the Undertaker stuff. And last year, I hated the build to Brock Lesnar and Undertaker, and having Undertaker lose made that even worse. If Bray Wyatt wins this, I'm going to be even more upset about this, because it's going to be like, well, you built up something shitty for a shitty outcome. Why even bother? I do think Undertaker's going to win, though. And I think that he has to. Because if he doesn't, then who the fuck cares about Sting and Undertaker? But are you guys in the same boat? Is this just not doing it for you? Do you want it to be, a 10-minute match maximum like I do?
I don't want it to be more than 2 minutes.
Regardless of if they built this matchup right, the reality of it is, it's going to be ugly. Because we've all seen it time and time and again. If Bray Wyatt is controlling a match, which typically the heel does, but then again, this is Undertaker, so he's probably calling everything, it normally sucks. Bray Wyatt sucks at beating guys down, and as it happens, Undertaker sucks at selling, so that's not going to be pretty. As far as the build went, the last time we saw Undertaker, it was in a really shitty match against Brock Lesnar. Some people look at that match more fondly. I don't. I thought it was awful.
Mm-hmm. To be fair, Undertaker had a concussion.
Yeah, I know that, but the reality of it is we got what we got, and that's the last memory that I have of The Undertaker. Well,
it's not that he's old. Because I know that's where you're going with this. It's this old, decrepit old man who's not capable of carrying a match anymore.
Wasn't my point.
Sting is old, too.
Yes, he is.
All I was gonna say is, the last time that we saw Undertaker, it was a really shitty performance, and because of that, we needed to see something on Raw to get us into him at least, or make us care again, and we didn't. So why do I care about this match? It's just been Bray Wyatt talking to himself.
Mm-hmm. Somebody brought it up, and I don't remember who it was. I think it was one of you guys, but it might have been a caller.
Me.
Blame Drew.
Why is Undertaker not pissed about losing to Brock Lesnar?
Oh, that was me. Yeah, he should fucking be angry. He fucking ended his streak. Like, the most important thing The Undertaker had. Like, remember how pissed off he was at Triple H because he didn't beat him good enough?
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck?
And then he loses to Brock Lesnar, and he's like, see you guys in here.
So, about that guy with the straw hat.
Maybe Undertaker's just scared. Do you want to get your ass kicked by Brock Lesnar like that?
That's fair.
To be fair about that point, though, I wouldn't have wanted to see another match. Like, if they would have built up Undertaker wins the Royal Rumble or something like that, no interest. Don't want to see it.
Just to give my winner, Undertaker should win this. I don't understand otherwise because, is he incapable of winning at Mania now just because he lost one time? I don't know. That's kind of the
losing streak.
It's kind of the story that they was trying to tell with the whole thing. Oh, he's humanized now and he can be beat, but I don't buy into it. Seems dumb.
It almost feels like this match is happening just because you have to have an Undertaker match.
Yeah.
Well, WrestleMania got so centered around that match for such a long time that essentially they don't really know how to pull away from that. Maybe this will be the first step towards that since no one gives a fuck.
I know people are complaining about how the build to this year's Mania hasn't meant much or has been terrible, which I don't think it's that bad, but it wasn't a good build. You could partly blame it on this because, like you guys said, this was the match that was most centered most of the time, and now it really means nothing because Taker never showed up at all to give us a story. And I do like the idea of why the hell is he not upset that he lost the streak. I think, like you said, that's the most important thing about him. He should be fucking pissed off. I know if I lost a streak, I would be really mad. Like a Flappy Bird, oh my god, if I was at 100 something and I died, I'd be pissed.
The great illusion of Flappy Bird.
The only thing I don't understand, all he needed to do was make one appearance. All he did for the Brock Lesnar feud was stab him with a pen and it was awesome.
What do you mean he showed up at that one time and then they had like that weird fucking writing on the Titan Strong? He was like at WrestleMania, you will rest in peace, and then he lit a chair on fire.
That was him.
You know about
that was
lighting chairs on
shit.
fire, don't you, Drew?
It took us a while to get back to the joke, but I'm glad somebody made it. All right, so final predictions. I'm going Undertaker wins. Who is going to go with Bray Wyatt, if anybody?
I'm going Bray. Building towards the future. This is going to be the last time we're going to see
Ew.
Undertaker.
Ew.
Ugh.
The
Question,
future.
do
Ew.
people have like a real leg to stand on if they complain about Bray winning? Because it's the same fan base that bitches at the younger guys need to be put over.
I'm just not a big fan of Bray.
Yeah, it's not just put over a guy because he's young. Bray Wyatt sucks.
Lol Taker wins.
I think he's one of the strongest characters they have. He just sucks in the ring is his big issue.
No, see,
Yeah, it's kind
each
of
week.
cool.
No, listen. Each week he cuts
Maybe
a
used to
great promo. He cuts a great promo each week, but the thing is, it's the same fucking promo, and that's his biggest fault about his character.
I don't
think
think that's
that's
fair
good.
to say anymore. His promos have been more on point.
Well,
if you
for the
listen.
Taker feud, yeah, the Taker feud, his promos, they were great. I will give him that. But for the most part, it's just a character. They just utilized him wrong ever since as soon as he debuted. And John Cena can be blamed for that, yeah. I just don't know what they didn't make him look strong at all. Last year, when they brought him back, he won fluke wins against Dean Ambrose. He didn't win the Rumble. So there's really not much to Bray Wyatt because they don't make him look strong at all. So why should I believe that he could be the Undertaker?
Mhm.
Fair enough. All right, guys, we are going to roll along here. Intercontinental title in the next part, so stay tuned.